Well, Shannon Miller, a 7-time Olympic medalist for Team USA, captured hearts with her fearless talent and inspired a new generation of young athletes. But at the age of 33, she faced her toughest routine yet, battling ovarian cancer. But she joins us now to tell us about her experience, her story, and the importance of biomarker testing. So great to see you again. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
It's always a pleasure. So tell us a little bit about your journey with ovarian cancer.
So I actually launched my company devoted to women's health in 2010, and 6 months later I was diagnosed with ovarian cancer.
Wow.
It was very quick, no history of it in my family.
Really? No history?
No history.
Interesting.
And I think throughout that journey I learned a lot of good lessons and really felt like I could maybe use my voice to help others focus on their health in such a different way. Understanding the signs and symptoms, speaking up, all of those things that I felt like I didn't do the best at, that I could have done better, and maybe I can use my voice to help others.
Well, I think that's amazing that you're doing that. So when you look back though at your Olympic career, what stands out to you the most?
Oh, so much. You know, certainly we all remember the Olympics, the 96 games, the team winning gold. But I think what sticks with me most are just the travel, getting to see new places, the friendships formed that are still here today. Those are the things that you take with you.
Right. And then now that you've been able to kind of be in the minds of so many young athletes and women in general, kind of getting the word out now too about this ovarian cancer awareness, and that is Ovarian Cancer Awareness Month. So let's talk more about that. Talk about the diagnosis and how that kind of shaped you moving forward.
Oh, you know, I would say it's the hardest thing I've ever had to do. You know, you come from an elite athlete background and you think, okay, I can do this, I got this, and I did not have this. It was very tough, and I learned a lot of really good lessons. I was relearning the importance of teamwork, and that's one of the focuses that we have to remember, that fighting cancer is a team sport. We have to have our team, and we have to work with our team. Right,
that's a good way to put it. What do you wish more people knew about ovarian cancer?
It is so important for people to know that there is no routine test for ovarian cancer. Very important. That's why we have to listen to our bodies. We have to speak up when something doesn't feel right and really advocate for ourselves. And that's one of the reasons why I partnered with AbbVie on this campaign about biomarker testing, because we want to encourage women that have been diagnosed with ovarian cancer to ask about every tool available. Ask lots of questions. There's not a silly one, because these biomarkers can help personalize that care for certain types of ovarian cancer.
Right. So what does that look like exactly? You just ask your doctor about it? Do you have to qualify?
So I am not a medical doctor. I would say
based on your experience, I guess.
Two things. One, you can go to biomarkerboost.com and get a wealth of information. But I would highly recommend talk to your doctor, talk to your personal physician who knows what you're going through the best. Ask those questions. Knowledge is power.
So
you want to know what's going on.
Yes, definitely. And what message do you have for women who may be going through a recent diagnosis or are unsure of how to advocate for themselves? Because I think that's hard for a lot of folks.
It is, and I was one of them. And I would just say to any woman out there who is going through a tough diagnosis, be your own best advocate. There are no silly questions. Don't be embarrassed about asking them. And most of all, know that you are never alone in the fight. So find your team, ask questions, know that there is strength in seeking that support.
And second opinions, always a good idea, potentially, right? Like if you are concerned with what one doctor may say, go check with another.
Go check with another. And you know how many physicians I've spoken to across the country, and every single one of them says, absolutely, we want to make sure we're doing the right thing as well.
That's really refreshing to hear too, because I think, you know, they might feel a little bit prideful and thinking like, no, this is what I think and this is what it is. And it's like, okay, well, let's make sure, maybe let's get that second opinion. And I think having the screening, you know, all the preventative measures that we can take is so important. So
take as many as you can, but pay attention to your body, speak up when something doesn't feel right, and yes, talk with your care team. They really do. They're there to help. They want to do everything they can, but we have to work as a team.
And give us that website one more time for more info.
Biomarkerboost.com.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us, and I'm so glad you're doing well and spreading that advocacy and awareness, I guess I should say.
Absolutely. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.